Hi guys, and welcome back to another Joey's Table. Today, what do I have here? I have one of these like little, welcome to the new table, by the way. This is something we found in our lobby. It's like a nice, really nice table. It's like supposed to be like for a TV stand too, but you know, your boy likes to get creative. But we got some apple slices, we have some cheddar cheese slices, some ham slices or turkey slices or something. It doesn't come with a description on here, but I bought it anyways. We got a granola bar, and then we have some crackers. So yeah, kind of a healthy Lunchables for ya. These are kind of like one of those like snack packs you always see at like Walgreens or like Jewel Osco, and then you look at it and you're like, oh, I want to buy that, but it's like $7, and I don't want to buy $7 for just some crackers and some cheese slices, but I did. No, I'm just kidding. Jay usually gets like a lot of like food from his mom's. So, shout out to Jill. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, like this is like sticking together because it was in the fridge last night. Still really good though. I had one of these. I hate that like it's like breaking apart like this on camera, but I swear it's good. I had one of these boxes last night, okay? Okay, so there goes one with like some cheese. Cheese isn't really my favorite, but what do you guys think? Some crackers, some cheese, some meat. I've been meaning to do a Lunchable, like mukbang, because I am like a grown adult and I still eat and buy Lunchables like crazy because they're so good. I'm sorry, they're just way too good for me. Oh my god. Have any of you guys been keeping up with that Shane Dawson drama? Because I'm totally going to talk about it today. Because like I used to be the biggest fan of Shane Dawson. Like as a kid. Like the biggest fan. I used to watch all his videos. Back to back. Over and over again, and I never understood how that guy never lost his career in the first place. Like, don't get me wrong, Shane Dawson is super cool. Back in the day to me. And that's what he's getting like flames for the most right now, and canceled, is because of his past. And for some of you guys that might not know, maybe you're older, maybe you don't really keep up with like all of YouTube, Shane Dawson is a YouTube creator, one of like the most famous YouTube creators. Right now, he stands at like a whopping 22 million subscribers on YouTube, which is huge. And he was known as like the first, like not the first, but like he was at #1 for like YouTube subscribers, and then PewDiePie came along. And to me, again, he was like one of my favorite people to watch. But he is falling off hard because he used to crack some like really crazy innuendo, like a lot of sexualization, and especially towards like kids. And it wasn't like that wasn't what he was only based around. He just had really crude humor, and it was based to be funny to only kids. As a right-hand voucher, like, I used to like watch his videos because of that. Like, you know, like it was like cool to watch Shane Dawson get on like his like videos, make like a skit, And they were comical and they were funny. But that's because it was like so like raunchy and it was so like just crazy. Like he'd be like, he'd dress up as like a character of his mom and like manipulate her into looking like she was drunk, like, and all that type of stuff. He like dressed up as like a girl named Shanae. It was like a personified. Oh. It was like a personification of like kind of like a hood, ratchet, like white woman, but like trying to make it as like because he would put blackface on and stuff. It was just like looking back on it, definitely in today's time, it is very ill will to be like that. I personally think he never meant any harm. And what he did, I think he just really was like a tryhard, and he was successful at it. Because I mean, he has 22 million subscribers, you know, so he put thought behind it, but I don't think he intentionally meant to hurt people. However, I can say that the videos that I'm watching now, have you guys ever heard of apples and cheese, by the way? I heard that if you put cheese on like your apple pie is like an actual tradition in some places. That I completely forgot what was before that. Oh, yeah, some videos that have like popped out though, of like him like sexualizing kids. It was like insane. There's like a video of him, kind of ironic, talking about all of this, no eating a Lunchable. But I only just like got up from watching videos of him, but there's like a video of him and his ex-girlfriend Liz Bug, and that was like another thing too to me. Like, he is gay. He's gay now. He's openly gay. I think he has a boyfriend. Whatever the case may be. And yeah, he had a girlfriend back in the day, and that was always weird to me because it was always like I always thought of him as straight. Growing up, thought he was straight. Went through high school, never really watched his videos anymore, and then like I graduated, and I watched a video, and he was gay, and it was so weird. I think I'm trying to get to that point of the video, but the video he shot with Liz Bug, he was like in a bedroom laying down, and this is like one of his like older videos, like vlog videos, nothing part of his skits, and they're like sitting in the room talking like really like sexually to the girl, and like she's like, she even states that she's 12 in the video, and this girl Liz Bug and him are like asking her all these like weird questions, like, you know, do you have a boyfriend? Does he kiss you? Does he blank? Do you like to blank in your blank? It's just gross. If it's like really gross. But does serve as like a good like table talk, because it's like, where do you stand with that? Like, if you're somebody that watches him back in the day, like, do you feel like he overdid it? Do you think he was just doing it for comedy? I personally think the guy worked really hard for his YouTube videos, but I think there's a point where you do too much, you know? Where it's like, okay, well, watch out, because you never know where this might land, and who knows. It terrifies me, though, because it makes me not want to get on YouTube. Not because I'm going to put weird stuff out there, but because, I mean, that guy was like, has been on YouTube, made those videos. It's years later. like a decade later, he's grown even more, and now his like old stuff is like flying up. That's so scary. I guess that's like these videos though. Like my first time, like however many, like my first year videos. I mean, God forbid I ever get famous. But yeah, I guess that would be like, that would be the time zone for me. Hey man, I try to keep my stuff cool so you guys don't like come at me. I don't have any reason to, but I don't know. It's just sad seeing like all these like stars, like Jenna Marbles and Shane Dawson, like coming out and being like, okay, I quit. Okay, I'm taking responsibility for my actions. Probably not gonna put out videos anymore. Kind of makes me sad too, cause I'll miss his videos, cause he deleted all of them. And I'm sure YouTube doesn't have them all saved. Like I'm sure people didn't like capture all his videos. And now like when I'm like 93, like on my deathbed, and I want to just like relive some memories, I can't. He also had like cause he's shot a couple of movies, which I've only seen like I think 1 or 2 of them, cause I was a fan. Yeah. You know, he shot a movie called Not Cool, which my best friend, who's also like a big fan of him, told me about this morning, and it was called The Chair. I guess it was on Stars, and I guess it was like a documentary where they went behind and they watched Shane Dawson and they watched him like direct and document a movie. It's crazy too because I watched like another video that explained all this, and I guess they gave him like $1,800 or like they gave him a lot of money to direct a new movie, his first real movie. They let him direct it with another girl who was experienced in movies, but I think she was like new at it still, and he was like experienced with YouTube and like stuff like that, but he's never really directed a movie like on set, like a real live movie. And I guess they documented the whole thing, and he was just so rude. Like he was like one of those like kind of like Bridezillas, but like a director. Like he kind of wanted it his way, only his way. He wanted to cast himself in the movie, which, I mean, so the guy that I watched, he was like, "Oh, that's ridiculous. Like, why would you do that?" But that is kind of slightly a marketing technique when you're like a YouTube star with 22 million subscribers. I mean, your face probably would be somewhere popping up in the movie, but yeah, I don't know. They just really just did not like the way that he was talking to the people. He was very like, nope, this has to go my way, this is my way, this is the way that it's gonna go. I don't want to hear anybody else's opinion. I don't want, and that's just like not him. He's usually the type that's like, hey, what's up guys, and I mean, it's just weird. It's a lot of personification. There's a lot of like different personalities that surround Shane Dawson right now, and I don't know. Again, I guess on my final notes on that, I really liked Shane Dawson. I don't think you'll ever watch this, but I think you were always like the funniest person, and I'm glad that you were around when I was a kid, because I definitely needed it with my boredom and not having many friends. However, when I was a kid, there was like many times where I'd be watching and I would start to feel uncomfortable, or I would feel like this is kind of weird, like an adult shouldn't be saying this to kids. I really started to feel that way at the end of when he started making his video, like when he started making his like quote unquote like good classic skit videos. He like started having his cousin who was like underage, and she would come on, and I'm sure you guys have seen it. It was like the one of like Maury, and she's like pretends to be a pregnant teen, and you know, she has the popsicle, and like she says like her favorite like flavor of popsicle is you know, so yeah, no, he just, stuff like that started to come out, and I always used to think like, why is this stuff cool? Why is it like okay for her to say that? Like that's weird. Like I'm just kind of shocked that he doesn't get in trouble by this. And yeah, and I got pushed that far, and it's just a shame. I would never want anybody to feel like judged or feel like bullied from his videos or anything. I don't know. Not my place to say, because obviously who am I, but he definitely, that was just crazy in my final thought on it, because Shane Dawson was definitely one of the people that would have ever like really got me going with YouTube and got me like thinking like, hey, I want to like do YouTube. Like when I was a kid, his videos were cool enough to make me want to make YouTube videos, and here I am. So it's weird to see like your old classic idol kind of be seen in the limelight like that, but it only shows you that you got to be smarter and you have to be safer, and you just can't do certain stuff. You just can't. You just have to think as a human being and think of like how you want things to go out there, and this video is totally going up more and more. The more I hit this. Yeah, you just gotta watch yourself. You gotta watch the way that you talk, the way that you are. These videos can be in front of quadrillion million people. They can get 1 billion views. You just never know where it's gonna go. So you gotta be safe, be real, but also be a healthy human mind. Like, I don't know. What is she doing now, right? But hopefully you tuned in with me and you ate all the Lunchables with me, and hopefully you got to have some good time with me and good sounds. So thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. I really appreciate you guys for blowing up my feed yesterday, because I know I haven't been putting out the best videos, but you guys definitely did me justice with watching my other videos, so thank you for that. Hope to see you guys again in another video. I might be putting out some like ASMR stuff in a second, because I got this new camera. I do have a new camera. I just got this new table and stuff, so stuff is starting to get better quality, so make sure you subscribe to see what else I can creatively come up with. So yeah, if you have any like requests or feedback, or if you want to tell me what you think of the Shane Dawson thing, if you followed through with it, please leave it alone. I'd love to start a discussion about it. Even if it's one person, I'm down to talk about it, because it's crazy. Thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you again. Bye.